Okay guys, okay, yeah, I'm set. Welcome back to this class, and we are still dealing with the home page, and by the grace of God we will finalize this home page in this class. So we move to, but I will tell you the same concept you are using for the first page, which is this one, is the same thing you'll be using for other pages that you will be dealing with. So once I talked about the home page, we are going to talk about a lot of things in it also. Now let me open this in a new tab. I want to edit with Elementor. I feel like testing another browser. Can we test another browser? Okay, I think it's not loading. Let me go back to this. So we want to use Elementor to edit this and to finalize our home page. Wow, I hope you do not forget how to use this also, which is the WhatsApp link. But I don't advise you use this lady because most people will not understand the meaning of this thing. So use WhatsApp logo directly. So please use WhatsApp logo, and if I'm to click this link, you see that it's open in a new tab, and it wants to message a number, which is, I think that's my WhatsApp number, and it's going to drop a message from me directly. So what happened? WhatsApp error. Let me reload. Now in the next video, in this particular video, you will be changing the look of this, because you discover that this image is too small. This image is too what? It's too small. So we will be creating something like this, but the image, the picture attached, will be big, like that of, okay, let me see if I can load a website here. Localhost /real edmas /index.php. I want to show you what the prototype of what we'll be doing here. I want to show you it from my, okay, sorry, it's not opened on this host. Oh, I would have loved to show you. But you will get that as we continue in this video. And as we wait for this to load, I want to advise you guys that you start planning for your hosting account. Yes, start planning for your hosting account. But this is my advice for you. Through experience, I've discovered a lot of things in hosting. If you get hosting from anyhow company, I bet it with you, you are going to blame yourself for it. Now there was a time I got hosting from a company, and for almost 6 months or thereabout, I was having difficulties in accessing my hosting account. Now come to think of it, what if on that hosting account I have like 2, 3, 4, 5 companies that their websites are there, and for 6 months I couldn't access the hosting company. They couldn't say anything, they couldn't solve my problem. Automatically I'm going to have issue with them. So I will just advise you, you need hosting and you need domain. I've explained the meaning of hosting and domain in the previous video, so I'm not going to explain it again. So sometimes Elementor do take time, so we are going to wait for Elementor to load very well. I think this one should load. Okay, now I think one is loading already. Now look at what we've done so far here. Oh, okay, let me close this. I've done this before, but what is not able to publish. This is what we've done so far before. Now we want to do something like this, so I'll take you through how to do this. You see that this one is a little bit bigger than this, so let me cancel it, and let me cancel this one also. Now let me see, did I create a space here? Okay, you know how to create this space already, so we've created this space. Now the next thing I will need to put here is I want to attach my services. and it will be in this format, in the format of this, but the picture will be big. So the first thing is you click on add 3 section, then you have your 3 structure given already. So in the first structure you put your image first, so you click on what, edit, this content widget button, and you search for image. You can see it edits the image, so you drag it and what, and you drop. Now you select the image from here. I already have some image that I've done already, so let me click this one. So I'm going to insert the same image, and you can see it is large. You can put it as full, you can put it as thumbnail, but because I have a dimension for this, let me look at if I can see the dimension. You can see 220 pixel by 220 pixel, so that's why it can't change. So I can copy this, paste it here, and what, paste it here. So we have 3 pictures. Let's say this one is talking about web design, this one is talking about animation, and this one is talking about graphics. So let me click on this, and you now input header, and you make sure it is under it. So once you leave it, then you change this name to website. So my company is dealing with websites, I can centralize it. You now will do that, change the color on style, black. Now I want to add another one, which is what, animation. 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 Okay, animation. Then the third one will be graphics. Let me change the color. Okay, centralized. So the third one, the last one will be graphics. Now under this 3, let me input my graphics first. Now you have graphics, written, centralized, style, then your color, you make it black. Now under this 3, I want to put a write-up on it, maybe that talks about website, that talks about animation, and that talks about graphics. So you can put it there. So you must have a good content. Let me tell you, that's one of the best things when it comes to websites. Your content you are using, the type of content you are giving to your client is very, very imperative. Now you drag another heading, you put it there, and you paste. Let me paste what I've copied before. Okay, or let me put something nice. Create our responsive website for your company, business, brand, and organization. So now this is too big, so you reduce this one HTML tag to P, then you can centralize it. You know, you're going to have much words, more than what I'm having here. So I'm going to just copy this, and let me just duplicate this. And let me paste it. So work on your color combination also. Work on your color combination. Normally this one should be like red, and this one should be black. Are you getting me? So work on your color combination. So the next thing you want to do is the movement of this one, and this one into the website. So let me update this. Now this one, I want it to move from the left to the right. This one, I want it to zoom out, and this one, I want it to move from the right to the left. So click on this icon, click on it. So you are dealing with everything inside this box. Now go to advanced, then motion effect. then you can say zoom, not zoom in, sorry, slide in left. You can see, then you can slow it, slide in left. This one I want it to have slide in right, motion effect, slide in right. Then I want this middle one to just what, zoom out, motion effect. Then let's say zoom in up. You can see that. Then you what, you update, you what, you update. Now automatically I'm done with my services, but you can put something on it to show that what you are talking about here is your service. If it is your core value, just put it there so that someone that is visiting your website for the first time will know what you are trying to put here. So you can just copy what you've done here, copy, then you paste it in this icon. You can see our core value, so I can change the wordings inside. Instead of our core value, change it to our services. Our services. Now the next thing I will be talking about in this video is what we call carousel. Yes, I'm using this thing interwoven because I want you to have experience of how to use all the widgets of Elementor, because you might need it and you will always need it. Now if you are designing a website, what I would just advise you to do is you can get a prototype of the website you are designing online. If you get the prototype online, then you work on that same prototype and you add your own excellent touch. Please don't forget, you can remove some things there, add your own excellent touch to it, and you are good to go. I'm telling you, there's nothing new. We are all doing what some people have done before. Now I want to create image carousel. I will show you that. Now go to this place, click on it, then you will see, let me just search image, then you see image carousel, then you drag and you drop. It will give you just a small thin line. You see, this is image carousel, and I know you are not seeing anything yet. So once you have that page, just click on this. You see no image selected. Now select images. Now I'm going to select these 4 images. I've worked with them before. Now create a new gallery, insert to gallery. Now let's see what I'm going to have. Now you can see that this is a slideshow. You see, it's a slideshow, but is this okay? Now the size I use is tumbling. Look at it, image size tumbling. So you can just change it and put it as full. Now you can see this is the full image. Automatically it will slide by itself. You see, slide to show. Just leave that one. You see that it's sliding by itself. Now image stretch, just put it as low. If you see, this is arrow and this is what, dot. So if I want to change it, you can just change it to arrow only. You will see that this dot will be removed. Let's see. You can see that there's no dot there. Now just put arrow and dot. I love using that arrow and dot a lot. Now this your link, just change it to media file. Yes, I will tell you the reason. I will tell you the effect of what I'm doing now. Media file. Then this light box, change it to yes. Now you see what I'm doing now. Now even though this is a slideshow, I can choose to watch, to look at this slideshow in a bigger way. So just click it. That is because I clicked on the light box. So you see, it will show each picture, and you can close it. But if I did not click on the light box, I will not be able to do that. So that is what we call image carousel. You can use this one to talk to people about what you've done before. Now we want to create, after creating this, actually you don't really need this here, so let me cancel it. I just use that to explain. Now the next thing I want to put here is what our client is saying, or testimony. Now before, most people call it testimony, but these days, innovations is coming in, so people call it, oh, what our client says. You can just put something unique. So I want to have 3 sections about what the client is saying. So let me click on this 3 section. But before then, I want to have a particular section here. There will be a spacer. I've talked to you about spacer, or let me use divider so that you guys can see it. Divider. Now look at divider. You can see there is a divider here. You can see that, you can see this black line. So you can change this divider. You can use something like dashes, dashed. You can use something like slashes. Also, in this your divider, you can write something inside. For example, you can add, we call it add element. Now I want to add element. You can add text, you can add icon, and you might choose not to add anything. So I want to add a text. Now I want to add, wow, this is very awesome. Now you see it in the middle of my divider. You can see, wow, this is very what? Awesome. But you can choose an icon also. You see the icon there. You can see icon. Can you see that? And you can style it also. The same thing. You can change the color of your divider to red. Color of my icon to be another color. You can make sure they have the same color. You can just, work with these things. It's very easy to work with. You see, I can rotate my icon to my taste. Now that I've divided this from this, I want to talk about what my client is saying. So I will need to add another place to tell you about what I'm putting there. So let me create header. Now under this one, okay, before we do that, let us add another uniqueness. I don't think we've talked about that. Now I want to add 3 sections here of different size. Now you discover this section is of equal size. Now 3 sections, but the sizes are not equal. So how do you do that? You can drag this box. You can see that this one is different from what? This one. You can drag this one to the side. You can drag this one to this side to your taste. You get that? Now I want to put what we call to action. There's what we call to action. You see it on every website. That's, it will tell people to maybe do something or take a form of action. So I will change the background of this thing to black so that we can see background. Now change to black. Now I want to add a call to action to this. Now I will write header. I'll put an header here. Okay, now I want to write something like, do you want to design a website? Now this is a question, okay, and I want you to take a whole of this place. Do you want to design a website? So let me change the color. I don't like this color. Let me change it to white. Yes. You want to design a website? Then I'll add call to add the action they are going to take. I'll put it on this third place. I can leave this one as blank. So then you now add a button. Yes, button. So you drive. Can you see the button? Drive it. Then you put it inside this place. You can see. Have you seen the button? And you can centralize this button. Go to here. You see centralized. Now I don't want to put click here. I want to say get a quote. That is, I want to send a quotation to them. Get a quote. Now, where did I want them to get the quote? Or what do I want them to do? Do I want them to fill a form and message me? Now look at this, my website. My contact form is here. So you can just right click and copy link address. Now under this link, you paste your link there. So once you paste your link there, once they click on this, it will take them to my contact page. It will take them to my contact page. So you can change the color of this green. Let me style it. The background, you can change it. Where is it? Okay, we have the button typography. Is that okay? No. Background color, let me say red. Now text color, let's leave it as white. Now if I hover on it, I want it to change over. My background color should change to white, while my text color should change to red. So you can see it's getting awesome. We are reaching there. Now my testimony is where I'm going to. Let me just say, oh, or let me say what our client says. That is the testimony from the mouth of the client. We want to hear it now. So you can put this one as red. Now at the end of this class, or later on as this lecture goes on, I will work on the color combination of this course. I will put another color, so you can just do that on your own. I believe you should be able to do that. Now, what is our client saying? What are they saying? What are they saying? Now I'll put a testimony here, a testimony, and a testimony here. Now how do I do that? The first thing I want to write is the testimony. So you drag your text editor, you paste it here. Now let's say this is the testimony of client A. Now the next thing is client B. This is his own testimony also. And client C, this is his own testimony. Now underneath this testimony, I want to put their name. So you can just click on inner section. I know someone from this group messaged me on how to do this inner section, so I'm going to work on it now. So listen very well. Now I'll click on inner section. So you can just go here and see inner section. Now you see that this is two different sections. I can use image for the first one. Image, maybe I want to drop the person's picture. You can see I will drag this picture, drag it into this inner section. You see that the picture is not much, so the picture I will be dropping will be a very small picture, very small resolution picture, and I want to add the person's name, so I can just add his name inside here. So I'm not going to drag any picture, permit me not to do that. Okay, let me say Edima's concept. So that's the name of the first client. Now I want to put that one as a p tag. Now p tag, then the weight. Okay, this is too much. Medium, this is too much. Okay, let me put it as small. Centralize. Let me span it if that is going okay. Okay, span. Now the next thing is I want to add the name of the person sharing the testimony. You can use text editor for that. So you drag it under this Edima's concept. You can see that it's much, so you can reduce it. Let me say Oluwatobi Moses. Then you can put the person's post as what CEO, or let me say director. You can see that now. Then you can bold this as the name. You can see I've done something nice. If I put a very good image here, you will discover it is very, very nice. So let me copy, then paste, and then paste. Now this work is too rough. In what way? What do I mean by rough? Now there's no space between this and this. Everything is just jam-packed. So you can just put what we call spacer. You can just learn to use spacer very well. You can just put spacer here. Put a spacer there. You can see that there's a space. Now, before we finish this class, I told you we'll be finishing this home page today. The next thing we'll be looking at, okay, is I want to add video that will be playing. A background video that will be playing. Now go to this place. Let me start for YouTube first. Okay, video. I see this video. Just drag and what? Drop. Drag and drop. Wow. Now you can see that it has created a space automatically for this video. Now in this video you can put your start time. Maybe you don't want the video to play from the beginning. Your end time, you can put autoplay, but most time I will not advise you to put autoplay because it gets some people frustrated easily. Put mute, then you are on your loop, so automatically it will be what? It will be playing itself. It will be playing itself. Now the next thing is, the source of your video. My video is coming from YouTube, so you can just click YouTube. If it is from Vino, from Dailymotion, or from self-hosted, if you click on self-hosted, that means that the video is inside your media. You've uploaded the video here, and you copy the video link, and you just choose the video. But most time I always advise you use YouTube because of space. Now, okay, how do I do that? Let me copy. Do I have any link with me here? Okay, just go get a YouTube video. I don't have any YouTube video with me here. I'm not connected to the internet. And copy the link of that video. Then you paste it here. You paste it here. Once you paste it there, automatically, I'm not connected to the internet, so automatically it will play a video. But now I don't want it to just play a video. I want to put a picture on that video. So we call it image overlay. You click on image overlay, then show. Then you put that image. I want to put one image on that place. You can see there's an image already, but there's a button. You see there's a play button there. Don't use this light box, please. So you can just remove the light box, then you leave it as full, and you update. So that's how to put video also in a background. And I will tell you, most time this is what our client says should be down. Okay, so let me copy this and paste it somewhere around here. So I will delete it from here. Now you can see the structure, a video, what our clients say. Then the last place you want to do is your blog spot. You want to add like little blog, just few blog, maybe like 3 or 4 of blog. You want just put it there. And also let me tell you about this widget that's called testimonial. Let me drag this testimonial. You can also use this testimonial to talk about your client testimony. So let's see what it's going to. You see, this one is still different from what I taught you, but this is a manual way of doing it. But look at this one. This one is still what? Tush. So I'm teaching you the nook and cranny of this, both manual way and the widget way. So look at this. I want to create this same thing in another dimension. So you can just click on here and testimonial, drag it, drop it. You see? Can you see? You just change the name, change this and change this. And how do you do that? This is where you change it. You can see that it's changing the name. Look at it, John Doe. I can change it to desktop Paul. That's a new name. So if you like the name, you can use it. And just put what? Let me say is the owner of the company of Iris. Now that's the name of his company. Or let me say is the CEO. This is about title, sorry, CEO. Now if you want it to be in such a way that once you click this name or this person, you can message the person on, you can get to the company's website. So you can just copy the link of the company's website. Let me just use one of my clients here, Evans Contractor. Copy, then I paste that link, paste it here. You can see now image position. Do you want it to be aside? Do you want to be at the top? Look at, you can see that this thing is getting more interesting. The more the more you work on it, paste and paste. So let's cancel this. Now we have another form of testimony. So I can just put, let me just find one image, just put this one there. You see, can you see this? Even though it's a big picture, look at the way it was shrinked automatically. Now that is what we are talking about. Now lastly, we will be talking about the footer. And in this footer, okay, sorry, not the footer, the lower menu, or the menu you'll be having beneath your website. This is what we call footer already. We have it. That's your copyright and some other things. Now I want to have some things under here, and that's what we'll be looking at. But before we do that, I want to take you through another thing called counter. Now I'll be putting counter in a 3 box, and I'll tell you why I'm putting it in a 3 box. Now let me create a background for this. Background. Now the background I want to have, let me just put a classic color of black. Now I have black. Now I want to put counter in the first one, counter in the second one, and counter in the third one. So let me just press counter. You can see counter. So drag and what? And drop. You can see it's counting something on itself. I know some of you will have seen something like this and you'll be like, this developer is very good though. See the way he's making this thing count by itself. I'm telling you how it is possible also. So you can still copy the same thing, copy and what? And paste. Now in this counter, I want to put something unique on it. Like counting. What is it counting? You can increase the number of what is counting, like maybe like 500. Then you can put 1. Let's see. You can see it is saying 5,000, 500 what and 1. You can put maybe 100. There will be 100 that will be constant there. Number of prefix, you can have a prefix. Let me say 2. You see 2 will be there, and it will count this number in between. Now you can do 1,000 separator. You can put a dot. You can put a space. So there are a lot of things on this thing. Now I want to change this one from full number. I don't know what's the meaning of full number, like 2,000 happy clients. You can see that. You can put this one as 100 project solved. And also 100 websites developed. So guys, this is where we are going to stop now, and in the next video I will do more styling about this, and I will add more. I will add the footer section. I will add it, and we are done with our home page. We move to the about and the blog. So I love you guys.